The old family breakfast. Just absolute feast, got way too much food, but this is what happens when you got a little machine of an eater. This is mine. Eli.
Yo.
Yours. Is it yum? Love food.
Yeah.
There it is, all finished. What'd you think, Eli?
We had a feast, didn't we?
Was it yummy? Oh, still going.
Cheese. Good boy. Cheese.
Big fella. Is it yum?
Bye.
I'll make sure he doesn't get run over on the road. Very good parents. Taylor cleans up for the waiters. Try and keep him out of the bin. That's disgusting. And just distracting. And then we walk away. And it's a constant battle of love and amazement. Where'd Mummy go?
Mama.
We did it. We wrangled Eli.
Now we're going for a walk. We're going to a little cute coffee shop that just opened. And it's so sweet. And Eli absolutely runs around and makes a mess, but we love it.
Now
And
it's
they
our
love
moment
him.
of silence. We've got just Eli's hanging. What do you want to say?
No.
Hey.
No.
We thought we want to start recording a few more little videos for just the family video style. Today, Taylor, what stories we got?
Well,
And also the height difference is insane. Hold on, we're about to cross road. I'll start another clip in a second. All right, we're alive. We crossed
Yes.
successfully. So
Okay.
we've got about 20 seconds before we get to the next destination. So
basically,
speed story.
for the past 2 years, we've been trying to get back to Australia, but because of coronavirus and Australia's lockdown restrictions, border closures, we have not been able to get home.
Just living in old South
and
Carolina, stuck. Having a good time,
Yeah.
but ready to go visit the fam.
We're ready to visit. Nobody has met Eli, so it's just, been a whirlwind, but I feel like I've made the most of it. But deep down, we're ready to go visit it.
Are you
Go
ready to
swim
go
in
to
the
Australia?
ocean.
No.
Yeah.
So
And today, we got flights.
we booked flights.
The
people.
Prime Minister, Scott Morrison, came out and said they're going to open up restrictions because the vaccination rates are up, which is what they were relying on to open the borders. So now we were able to be one of the first people can't forget the shovel, one of the first people to get a flight direct from LA to Sydney and hopefully home quarantine instead of hotel quarantine.
That's the news.
This 20 seconds does not give it justice.
What do you think?
That.
Say more news to come. You hanging out? Are you gonna get some coffee?
And a little baby Chino.
What are you saying?
So is this the best day ever?
Family day? So that's the play. And then we walk back to the car. Cheers.
Cheers.
Young Eli likes to strike poses. This is what move is this, Eli? The eat the toe? Is it yummy?
Ugh, gross.
This is life with the toddler. Throw the Crocs off.
Are you munching on your toe? Eli, that's a big Gracie.
I truly think this is a first. I don't
I've
think
never seen him do this, ever.
Bit
That's
disgusting.
maybe too much. A bit yucky.
All right.
Bit yucky.
We promise we're good parents.
All right, we're here with an update. So we kind of teased to the fact that we,
Are on the way to the land down under.
the great Southland of Australia. Australia.
Australia.
So we want to give you a little bit of context of why it's been 2 years since we have seen our family.
There was this thing called coronavirus. Don't know if you've heard about it.
Don't know if it's impacted.
Eli was a corona baby born in a hospital and no one saw him other than us.
Yep. So COVID hit. We, obviously everybody in the world experienced different things.
This out,
Yeah.
man. I'm currently driving past a
I
graveyard.
was like,
so.
do we want to film the graveyard? I don't know if that's amazing.
Hey,
Eli, it's okay.
Eli's being very disrespectful.
Hold on.
this year.
It's kind of gross, but you don't know stuff on that because it fell on the floor.
Dad life.
That's how we sanitize.
Alright, look at this beautiful Baptist building.
Okay,
Lots
so
of churches in the south. This
basically,
is like a tour of South Carolina.
yeah, we can do a proper tour one day. Anyway, COVID hit, every country did something different. Australia pretty much locked down their borders. So they said nobody is entering, nobody is coming. The only people that could enter back into Australia were Australian citizens, but they put in a strict 14-day hotel quarantine.
We had billions of dollars to do it. We didn't have
Not $1 billion, $4,000 to do it. 14 days locked away. If you were lucky, you might get a balcony. Otherwise, some rooms had not even a window in sight. So
It was prison.
why are you laughing?
Taylor's just hyping it up.
They would tape the door and you wouldn't be able to open the door, and they would drop your meals out so then you could open the door for meals. Anyway, so just like this crazy system, which I get, like they're trying to keep COVID out, but it just meant for Australians trying to get home, like it's just not realistic. And because they had these quarantine systems in place, it meant that they were doing far less flights because only Australian citizens could get home. So they jacked up the prices. So you're looking at almost $20,000 for a flight.
And we ain't got it like that.
If you want to support us and give us $20,000
To
for
the
a
Bull
flight.
GoFundMe of Operation Get to Australia.
So anyway, so it just was like a lot of our friends living overseas at the time as well made the same decision. Like it just is not realistic. And even if you secured a flight, the chances of it actually flying was like very minimal because they were like canceling flights left, right and center to keep up the hotel system. And it was just like an absolute nightmare if you are an Australian living overseas. So
This is the most in-depth, detailed, insightful video you've probably found on YouTube right now. The Americans are probably freaking out.
and we've had a great time over here. We've just missed our family. So anyway,
That was just funny.
we are now getting to go back. So anyway, the Prime Minister, Scott Morrison, shout out to ScoMo, came out and said that once vaccine rates were high, 80% they were going to open the borders, and the Australian people responded. Mixture of responses, not going to get into vaccine, no vaccines on this vlog.
This is detailed
masks,
information.
no masks. You
The moral
know.
of the story is our
No.
moms are getting on a plane.
Scott Morrison said they're going to open the borders, and the Australian people came out in force and they got vaccinated. So the borders are opening a month earlier
Yes.
in November.
Party time, baby.
So we got a flight. We got one of the first flights out of LAX. So we've got LAX to Sydney, and we were the lucky ones. Weren't we?
Very lucky.
Are you just going to laugh at me?
I love my wife.
We
So,
were the lucky
We are
ones.
getting on a plane. Taylor is really twisting this angle right now. This is me just trying to keep my eyes on the road.
Keep
and
eyes
have
on
a
the
chat.
road and just trust me with my camera skills, please.
Taylor's camera skills are not the greatest. Anyway, so that, my friends, is the
Right.
most in-depth explanation
Of us going back to
of
Australia.
cows. There's cows
So
everywhere.
today you see a cow.
Tomorrow
in
you see
No-
the hipster coffees.
In November, you
There's
see
little
the
sheep.
ocean. Hey Eli, what sound does a sheep make?
Eli's not at all interested in this video. He's back there reading his book.
Bah. All right, well,
There you go, kids.
There you go, that's Australia's story.
That is story time with the Bulls. Hashtag family video. Hashtag random video on YouTube. Peace out.
we forgot to mention something.
We are not moving back to Australia, but we're going on a holiday.
We're visiting Australia.
A leave of absence. We'll be back, America.
So just you wait.